Smith against Green. Durant with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Smith's running. He dishes it to Ibaka. Out to the wing. Now Smith. He's got 16. Just 3 to shoot. For 3, Westbrook. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Collison kicks to Moniunas. There's the pass to Gay. Shoots from the baseline. Sacramento gets it back. Here's Cousins. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Cousins has got 6.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We'll take a look at the Kings. They're down in 9th place so far, still early in the season. And checking out Oklahoma. One spot down, right on their heels.
And you know, for the Thunder, they basically lived up to the expectations so far this season. And that's not really good news for their fan base because those expectations only had them on the brink of the playoffs.
Yeah, which is exactly where they are right now. It's not too late for them to make that kind of emphatic late push that turns a season from average to excellent, though.
Collison, the pass to Gay. The dish to Green. He feeds it to Collison. And it's blocked by Adams.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Smith against Gay. There's the pick. Smith drives in. He got right to the cup using that screen. Smith's got 18 points.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Gay kicks to Green. And he banks in the layup.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Westbrook dishes to Smith. Durant in the corner. They get it back, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike. For 2. It's on Moniunas.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Kevin Durant. Averaging about 18 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, he has those real natural scoring instincts. The ability to find creases in the defense, just fantastic.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Dion Waiters comes in for Steven Adams, and it's Thornton in for Russell Westbrook. Rondo kicks to Laverne. Count that one.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Smith outside. He kicks it to Ibaka. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 5 assists in the game.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Screen by Cousins. Down low. It's stolen by Ibaka. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
And it's Durant with the rebound.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Smith against Rondo. And Laverne kicks to Caspi. Laverne passes to Cousins. He drains it from the right block. Cousins has got 8 points.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Smith dishes to Ibaka. Shoots the three. And again for three. The basket is good from Smith. Smith's got 15 points here in the second half. And for Sacramento, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Lions the pass to Rondo. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there.
Smith, he's in at point guard. Durant is out there with Kent Bazemore. Then there's Foy. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Back to Rondo. The shot misses. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Smith outside. Inside, Bazemore. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Quincy Acey's checked in for Laverne. And McRae's subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's Collison. Dishes to Cauley-Stein. Missed inside. The Thunder shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. And they get it back. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, they forced a decent number of turnovers in this one, fellas, and they've turned most of those turnovers into points.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
And the Thunder making a change here. Waiters is checked in. Smith outside.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Here's Gadsden. The shot, no good. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Lions the pass to McRae. Kings moving the ball around. A three from Gay, and that one's good.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Smith with it. Pass to Waiters. Back to Smith. Passes to Waiters. Lock at 6. Feeds to Smith. Jacks up a 3. Green is checked in for Sacramento. Sacramento's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. To the middle. Here's McRae. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. They set the pick. Smith for 3, and that one's good. Smith's got 18 points just in the second half.
They have got to get a hand in his face. I mean, he's unconscious from out there.
Lions covered by Smith. Another 3. For Sacramento.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
From outside the arc, and the basket good. Smith's got 32 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Lions, covered by Smith. Pass to McCray. Here's AC. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And some changes here for the Kings. Caspi comes in for Green, and it's Bellinelli in for McCray. That one is no good.
Boy, their struggles at the line this half really starting to haunt them. You just cannot afford to miss free throws. It's like skipping breakfast. At some point in time, it's going to come back to hurt you.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Smith outside.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
5 to shoot. The feed to Waiters. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Puts up a 3. And it's Smith missing.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
That's good.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity, things can pick up in a positive way for you.
Pulls up. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Lets it go with a 3. And he gets it to go. Smith's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
Your hope is to take charge of a season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0 with 3 games still left to play this year against the Kings.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Smith. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
In the corner, Bazemore with it. Back to Smith. For 3. Can't get it to go. So the Kings will take it the other way. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Bellinelli. He's guarded by Waiters. Releases. The shot by Bellinelli. No good.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
And here's Smith. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the...
Well, guys, I'm here with
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
A remarkable 27 points from three-point land for him. With that kind of long-range shooting, easy to understand why they came out on top. When a team has a single player accounting for 9 three-pointers, that usually makes for a successful night.
When Freak puts it all together.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson.